The beautiful blind wife was assaulted once again. Just as she was about to leave after her afternoon nap, two men suddenly appeared beside her. Before she could react, one of them covered her mouth with his hand. As she struggled, the man motioned for her to be quiet, took out a handkerchief, and wrapped it around her mouth before carrying her to the bedroom. The girl wept uncontrollably. When her husband returned, the criminals had already left. The wife withdrew her legs, daring not to make a sound. She wanted to break free from the ropes and escape silently, but her body was covered only by a thin sheet, making her feel ashamed. The husband followed the sound and felt Lisa's body. It was terrible. He hurriedly helped his wife untie the ropes. He knew his wife had been violated, and the man was in great pain. He could only choose to call the police. After learning about the case, the police agreed to fully assist Jack in the investigation. However, since the wife was blind and couldn't see the criminal's appearance, they could only rely on bodily fluids for evidence. Midway through, the officer suddenly received a call from a mysterious politician ordering him not to interfere in the matter. Sure enough, just as the two blind people were about to collect evidence, a white car blocked their path. They heard their conversation, the police officers around them were withdrawn, and then they were locked in a warehouse. The man struggled fiercely, and later, the two were thrown into the sea. After being swept by the waves for 30 hours, they finally arrived at the police station, but the evidence had been destroyed and washed away by the sea. No matter how they explained, it was useless. The officer looked down on them and mocked them harshly, and they were unjustly accused of filing a false report. The mysterious politician was the brother of one of the villains. The two returned home helplessly. Jack's wife urged him to let the matter go, and Jack could only agree. However, their tolerance led to another tragic outcome. A few days later, the man returned home and discovered an even more terrifying situation.